can say for sure that this was definitely one of the best weeks I've ever had in my whole life. I mean, other than that time where a group of narwhals accepted me as their own. That may have been better. Started with a long-ass flight. Felt like 3 years. I spent my whole time on the plane doodling and reading like a freaking nerd. Don't judge, thanks. But I also had some interesting conversations with some people. Like I talked to a retired government investigator and she was telling me about her crazy life. It was pretty dope. I was supposed to meet Tony at the airport. Like, you know, that cookie guy. Once I get to the airport, Tony texts me saying that his plane got canceled. He almost had to wait a whole day to catch a flight on the next day. Pause. As I'm editing this, Tony has missed his 4th flight to my house. This is, keep in mind, I don't know, like 20 days after VidCon. Seems to be a reoccurring thing with this Cookie Monster.
Gabe, finding Gabe. We out here. Gabe is near. I can smell it. I see him. He's right there.
Go add me on Snapchat, by the way, and Instagram. I post a lot of stories on there. After all that jazz, we meet up with some of Tony's close friends, 2 twins named Edwin and Kevin. I've had a love-hate relationship with these dudes since I was like 12. They used to bully me. But now the tables have turned and they kneel to my throne. Just kidding, they're pretty cool. A bunch of cool things happened at VidCon, but to name a few, we saw Jason Derulo perform. That was so dope, and it actually happened out of nowhere. We had no idea he was gonna be at VidCon. We got invited to the FameBit party, which was filled with a whole bunch of YouTube celebrities, and that was pretty jaw-dropping. I mean, the people I grew up watching were in there. See, none of them knew me, but growing up watching and creating a bond with these internet personalities gives you a feeling like they've been your close friends this whole time. But it's more like a one-sided relationship. I promise I'm not a stalker. I saw a handful of recognizable people there, like Matthew Santaro, Boogie, Fun for Louie. You can actually see us dominating in Pac-Man and Louie's vlog.
This is like an arcade theme party, so check this out. Pac-Man, people just chilling playing Pac-Man. Yo! Oh, yes, Mario.
I'm actually super good at Pac-Man. Mess with me. On a side and more serious note, I'd like to warn you to be careful to meet your idols, though. Not all of them are the person they put out to be. Some are what you would call snakes. But the majority are pretty nice and really great. Also at FameBit, we met Matt3756, which I call the claw machine guy. I've been watching his videos since forever, and in person, he's such a cool dude. He kicked my ass in Street Fighter 3 and showed me his mad skills in Mario Bros 3. He also made me realize that I'm not as good at video games as I thought I was. Thanks, Matt. Right after that, I met freaking Swoozy, dude. That moment was definitely my favorite out of the whole trip. He's been an inspiration to me for so many years. He's such a dope dude and was great to talk to. He's my senpai. Fast forward a little bit, Alex invited us with a whole bunch of people to go to the Cheesecake Factory. A really fun experience because I met a whole bunch of new friends, like Mac, Becca, Ryder, and a whole bunch of really cool people. Man, I love going to VidCon because I feel like I fit in there with all these people. We have the same interests, but the truth is we're all just a whole bunch of friendly nerds. The twins and I went to go watch and support the animation squad at the panel. They did a great job. Alex had to leave early for a wedding, so he couldn't stick around for his panel, but his co-animator took over for him. His name's Chris, and he's such a fun person to talk to and really friendly, and just super fun to be around. Also, I need to hire that guy to be like my animation mentor. His art power levels are over 9,000! What, 9,000? Soon after, we took an exclusive tour of the Cartoon Network studio in Burbank. A really educational experience, and I had a great time. I was glad to meet up with my friends again. I missed them. I also met a bunch of new people on the way that I didn't mention earlier. Shout out to Volk, Abby, Angie, Kelly, Noah, and Sean for tolerating my pun-making self. Alright, one of the craziest moments was on the 3rd and final day of VidCon. We were walking down the expo hall, which was beginning to empty as booths were breaking down, and we stopped by a Despicable Me 3 booth, got in line to use a digital vending machine, which we had to tweet a picture of us, then we would be randomly awarded one of the 4 tiers of prizes. Being the blessed 4-leaf clover that I am, I won Snapchat freaking spectacles. These things are so rare and hard to find, and are kind of expensive. How crazy is that? Alright, get this. Right after that, we passed by a booth for Live.me, where an announcer had thrown a fidget spinner that a whole bunch of crazy fangirls were jumping for. It somehow bounced off their hands several times and ended up right in front of me. Am I just lucky or a chosen one by God? Don't believe me? I ain't no liar, son. I have video evidence because all of this happened right after I removed the spectacles from their case and was trying to figure out how to use them. Here's the video. Crazy, right? Alright, so all the good things aside, other than the constant walking that was murdering my feet and spending like $20 on a single sandwich 3 times a day, VidCon was definitely a success and I cannot wait until next year. Hopefully by then they'll pass a law making overpriced food illegal. Seriously, $20 for like a cheeseburger? No, that's not how it's supposed to go. Oh, also, I lost my left ear pod at Denny's, and as soon as we got to the hotel, I couldn't find it, so I ran back with Edwin. We searched and searched and could not find it anywhere, but my phone would connect to it as soon as we got to the entrance. So like I knew it was at Denny's. The manager and all the employees basically turned the place upside down trying to find that freaking AirPod, man. In hindsight, it was probably not in the building, but like outside, I mean, look, we did search like every plant, but maybe like it went inside the dirt and now like one day out of nowhere an AirPod tree will emerge. I don't know, man, but like it's just gone. I only have to pay like $70 for a new single one. It's whatever. Still love you, Apple.
Now it's recording.
Yeah, so it'll go to my phone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it going straight to your phone?
Is it like...
It will go.
Oh,
So like
wow.
if I like look down here with that.
Yeah, I know what you would.
Recorded again, my bad.
So I don't know if we got this before.
But cool, so that's 2 things that I'm recording. I didn't know it turned off automatically. Hey, how's it going?
See you.
Is he here? He's here.
Oh, go away.
Oh my god! He's getting attacked.
Mm-hmm.